Do you need help doing voiceovers? Boy, I do. And I'm realizing the more and more I do these YouTube reaction videos, I am not prepared. I do about 5 takes before I get one good one on about every reaction video leading up to the actual reaction video. And I'm realizing that I need to do exercises before I give it a shot. So today we're going to be checking out a video entitled 5 Vocal Warm-Up Exercises Before Meetings, Speeches, and Presentations. Now, I have noticed quite a bit that in the morning my voice is quite a bit deeper and gravelly, so I'm hoping that this is going to help me out first thing in the morning. And when it gets to be the evening and I'm just wearing down and I feel like I can't talk anymore, this is probably going to help as well. Or maybe I should just take the hint and call it a day in the evening and just give up for the day and get some rest. Yeah, who knows? So we're going to be checking out 5 vocal warm-up exercises before meetings, speeches, and presentations in the hopes that this will be another tool in your arsenal if you are a YouTube reactor like me, or if you do YouTube videos and you don't know exactly what to do before your videos to warm up. We're going to check it out. If you do speeches, presentations, looks like she's got you covered. So let's get right in and get warmed up before we get into some reaction videos for the day. So hit like, subscribe for her. Let's hit like for the science of people. Subscribe. Hit the bell notifications for more useful tutorials. And let's get started with our vocal warm-ups for today.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Ah, the vocal warm-up. Most people think that vocal power and strength is only important for singers, but this couldn't be more wrong. If you've ever spoken up in a meeting, given a presentation, or speech, then you need a basic vocal warm-up. In this video, we're going to go through all of my vocal warm-ups that I do for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she's starting to make me feel awkward already. She did mention that this is good for presentations and stuff. Oh man. I remember in college I had to do at the very last day of our one of our literature classes, we had to give a presentation, and I bombed so bad. I bombed so bad because I was not prepared. I didn't care too much about my voice, but boy, I tell you, stage fright's a mug.
It'll be highly embarrassing for me and hopefully super helpful for you.
It's going to be embarrassing for both of us. Let's be embarrassed together. Yay!
I want to start off with a terribly embarrassing story.
Oh boy.
When I first started doing presentations, I would get insanely nervous. And I had this big event, the biggest audience I had ever done, 5,000 people in an arena. You know those huge...
I'm getting nervous vicariously through her. I think I just dumped a pound of sweat from my armpits just hearing that.
Stadiums where you're just surrounded by walls of people on all sides. Yeah. One of those. I was practicing for months. I memorized my jokes, had perfect stories, knew how I was going to walk the stage. I had it all planned out. Well, I thought I had it all planned out. One thing I didn't even consider was my opening line. Not what I would say. I had that down, but how I would say it. So the big day comes, I walk out on stage.
Okay, so that hits home. On my channel, I've released a couple of small shorts and I made some jokes about bands. And it wasn't exactly what she said. It wasn't a problem of what I was going to say, but when I actually sat down and started recording myself, I was so monotone and so unenthused. Well, I was enthused about the jokes, but it didn't come across in my voice because I guess I didn't warm up. And I did realize then how important it is to not only get what you're trying to say right, but how you're trying to say it. You can have the best joke in the world, but if you say it wrong, it's going to fall flat. It's really going to fall flat. Of course, my jokes fall flat. I'm good at that.
Grab the mic and say, "Good morning, so happy to be here."
Oh, God.
My voice came out sounding like a raspy, high-pitched little girl. I I was out of breath, anxious, and couldn't get enough volume, so my voice quivered as I launched into my introduction. It was a disaster. It took me a good 5 minutes to finally find my vocal stride and recover. But really, I don't think we can ever really recover from a bad vocal first impression. Here's the problem. We often prepare for our first few lines, but we rarely think about delivering those lines. You can say the greatest thing in the world, but if you sound anxious or breathy, or if you get that horrible vocal fry as you're speaking, then your charisma is shot. I do a vocal warm-up before every presentation, meeting, or speech where I am speaking for more than a few minutes to a large group.
I wonder if she did one before this video. I'm sure she did. She has a great voice.
I want to teach you what you can do as well. Step number 1, loosen up and shush. The first thing you want to do is loosen up. Wiggle your shoulders, relax your neck.
All right, everybody, let's get embarrassed. It's time for embarrassment. Let's see here.
Release your jaw. Take some deep
How do you
breaths.
release your jaw? How does she release? What's she talking about releasing her jaw?
Step number 1, loosen up and shush.
Shush.
The first thing you want to do is loosen up. Wiggle your shoulders, relax your neck, release your jaw. Take some deep breaths. This helps you shake out those nerves and creates more space in your body. This is really important to make sure you don't sound anxious or tight.
Okay.
Now take some deep belly breaths.
Room.
Now, the trick here is to not breathe with your shoulders. So try to keep them down as you breathe. Good vocal breathing is in the...
I've never heard that term, or not. I've never heard that talked about before. Breathing with your shoulders. I'm pretty sure I have a tendency to do that. Huh.
Belly. So instead of this,
yeah, I think I do that quite a bit.
I want you to do this, where my belly goes out and my shoulders stay down. The movement should be all in your belly. Put your hands on your belly and push your stomach into your hand, like a balloon filling up with air. Now try pushing the air out from your stomach all the way through the front of your mouth. Pretend you're a librarian
My throat's getting
ornery
sore.
students. Ready?
Is this right?
Breathe in and shh. Remember, keep those shoulders down.
Okay,
Deep breath
I felt that.
And shh. Now try to pump the shush. So shh, 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 shh. This is going to get your diaphragm and lungs ready for pushing out lots of air as you speak. Take
I'm rocking them abs.
And shh, 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 shh. Do that once or twice. The entire step number 1 should take no more than a minute of shaking loose and deep shush breathing.
Now, as she's saying that, I can feel in my neck right here, especially right there. I think I am trying to breathe into my shoulders. Oh. All right.
Step number 2, tongue trills. Oh boy. This is a fun one. We are warming up your tongue, which is very helpful to have nice and loose while you speak. This is also a fast one. A tongue trill is this.
Oh, I can do that for days.
Once you've done a few of these, now try doing some descending and ascending ones. So descending, ascending.
They sound the same.
About 5 times each. Step number 3, hum it up. Humming is the next best way to warm up your vocal cords and mouth.
Descending.
The vibrations in humming are what's really important here. If you're speaking early in the morning, humming is going to be the most important for you. Start with the basics. Hold it for as long as you can. Try loosening up your lips and mouth as you do it, so you're not pressing your lips together. So
I don't know about that. I can do it pretty long.
Keep your jaw and cheeks nice and loose too. Now go up and down with your Do this about 5 times. Step number 4, chant. Did seeing the word chant make you nervous? Yeah, this one is a little odd, but it's probably the most important.
I do it to Satan every night.
We're going to say 4 words over and over again. They are meme, mime, mom, moom. These words
Me,
go
my,
naturally right
mom,
after your humming because they all start with M. So start from step number 3,
Meme.
humming, and then slowly open your mouth to say these
Mime.
words, like this.
Me,
my,
mom,
me, my, mom. Try it with me after a deep belly breath. Me, my, mom. Now go up and down with them. Me, my, mom. Me, my, mom. Do this for as long as it takes to get really comfortable resonance. You know you're warm when the sound is long and clear. When you first start, these might be a little raspy or rough. By the end, they should be nice and smooth. Me, my, mom.
There is
Step number
raspy in
5,
it.
pronounce. The last step is to get your mouth ready to enunciate
clearing out.
your words and sound clear. We are going to add a P and a T sound to our M.
I immediately thought of Ron Burgundy when she said to enunciate. There's an outtake on Ron Burgundy where he's warming up before a news broadcast, and he says he's doing blah 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 blah, and he goes, "The Human Torch was denied a bank loan." I'm pretty sure it's an outtake at the very end during the credits. You'll have to check that out.
And the sounds. So, ma, pa, ta, ma, pa,
Ma,
ta.
Ma,
Try this
pa,
with me. Ma, pa, ta, ma, pa, ta. Really enunciate those sounds and open your mouth nice and wide. Ma, pa, ta, ma, pa, ta. Do this 5 to 10 times, and then you are done. Altogether, this shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. You can do a quick version if you're hiding out in a bathroom before a meeting, or a long version if you're driving somewhere.
I would hate to be in that other stall. Hearing someone go, me, my, mom. Me, my, mom, ma, pata, ma, pata. That would be very. I think I would just have to pinch that sphincter and just go to freaking down the road to Applebee's and continue my poopage. Me, my, mom, plopetoo.
Here's the short version of my warm-up as a review. Do this with me now. The short vocal warm-up. 1. Loosen up and shush. Shake it out.
Oh yeah, do the
Deep
earthworm.
belly breath and
whoop.
Shh.
Oh, something popped in my neck. Shh. From the belly.
Shh, 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 shh. Number 2, tongue trills. Descending and ascending. Number 3, hum it up.
Hum it up. Hum it up.
Now up and down. Hum. Number 4, chant. Me, my,
mom in the bathroom while I'm taking a dump.
Now try up and down. Me, my, mom. Me, my, mom. Number 5, pronounce.
Well, wouldn't that be scary if I was going down the aisle at Lowe's Foods coming towards you going, me, my, mom. Give me some of that yum yum.
Ma, pa, ta. Ma, pa, ta. Ascending, descending. Ma, pa, ta. Ma, pa, ta. And that's it. You're vocally warm. Please save this video to do before your next speech. You can even just listen to the audio while you're driving, putting on makeup, or getting dressed. Vocal warm-ups are pretty easy to do while multitasking. So if you're in a crunch, you always can try to fit it in. Know anyone who speaks or presents a lot? Send them this video. They will thank you for helping you spread the knowledge. And I certainly thank you for sharing.
I had a little bogey in my throat, but that cleared up. Me, my, ma, pata. Me, my, mom. I think it's working. So, all right. That was embarrassing. I hope you're embarrassed for me and for her. So the reason I did this is because, again, I've been struggling a little bit and getting these reaction videos the way I want them. I'm tripping over my words quite a bit. I do my reaction videos as a one take. I don't do any editing, so it might take me about 5 or 6 tries to get to the actual reaction because I like to talk a little bit before the reaction actually starts. So now that I've watched this, I feel a little bit more lubricated, if you will, before the videos. And I hope, if you like this video, well, you can hit like and subscribe on my channel, of course, but definitely hit the like and subscribe and the bell notifications for Science of People, or spreading this knowledge and giving us some great information on how to warm up before we do our speeches, before we do our videos, before you give a presentation. God, I really hope you do this before a presentation, because presentations are scary. I still have nightmares and I still have flashbacks to the presentation that I messed up in college. It was so bogus. It was so terrible. Anyway, so we're going to be continuing on making some more reaction videos. Now I have another tool in my belt. I hope you have another tool in your belt to get your reaction videos just the way you want. And we will talk to you later. See you later. Goodbye, me, my mama.